Mr. Ray Dalio is the founder and chief investment officer, mentor of the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates. He says that there is a perfect storm brewing in the US and the impact of it could hurt not only the US economy but the world economy too. So what exactly is he talking about? Hello everyone, I'm Rakshith and in this video we'll try to understand what exactly Mr. Dalio is warning about and where he is investing now to overcome whatever he is warning about. What's the warning? I guess it's fair to say we all now know that there is a recession, the talk of which is everywhere. What Mr. Dalio is talking about is that the US Fed's battle against inflation. The US Fed's action to curb inflation will cost them dearly. In the year 2021, central banks all around the world lowered interest rates and in some cases even gave out free money. We are just feeling the pain of such actions. To quote Mr. Dalio, he says, "Ridiculously stupid interest rates and a flood of cheap money have inflated US asset prices and overstimulated the economy in recent years." He cautioned that the come down would be deeply unpleasant. To elaborate, stupid interest rates mean low interest rates to flood the economy with cash and as soon as a sign of inflation, hiking interest rates repetitively. This may seem like a normal course of action, but you must understand that anything the US does will have an impact on the global economy. And with war and geopolitical uncertainty on the horizon, it becomes even more sensitive. Well, the comeback is here. By the end of 22 and the beginning of 23, we'll face an extreme recession. When the economy is in a recession, more jobs are lost, government and business spending goes down, fewer investments are made, and the economy slows down altogether. This causes the stock market to correct or in the worst case crash. What's the suggestion? First and foremost, cash is trash when at times of low interest rates. However, because interest rates are rising and stock market correction or crash is more likely to happen, it is advised to save a certain amount of money. But where to save cash? And where is he investing? Mr. Dalio says, and I quote, "Peaceful countries with budget surplus and solid balance sheet are good place to put money and highlight the potential value of new technologies." India is a peaceful country with moderately solid balance sheet and a budget deficit. If you think in that sense, I find no country that checks all of Mr. Dalio's preferences. So let's see what he is investing in right now. Basically, Mr. Dalio is famous for two things when it comes to investing. Number one, owning a diversified portfolio, and number two, investing in an all-weather portfolio. Diversified portfolio. Diversified investing is the practice of owning multiple assets properly allocated based on your risk profile. The practice is designed to reduce risk, lower volatility, and increase returns on investment. In order to properly diversify, you must own the following. Number one, at least 15 to 20 different stocks. Number two, fixed income securities such as corporate and government bonds, treasury bills, and so on. To know more, check out this video. And if investing in fixed income instrument is difficult for you, don't worry, just invest in those that give guaranteed interest on investment and that interest is at least 6%. For example, certain fixed deposits, public provident fund, national pension scheme, they'll do fine. Number three, inflation hedge assets such as gold, silver, and bonds with floating interest rates. These rates will adjust as per the running interest rates. Make sure that at least 5 to 10% of your portfolio is invested in inflation hedged assets. All-weather portfolio. An all-weather portfolio is nothing but a proper allocation of our investment in a diversified asset classes such that our return on investments will be high or at least positive in both favorable and unfavorable market conditions. For instance, if you have an all equity portfolio, then during a market correction, you will be at a loss, right? However, if you include gold, silver, and bonds in your portfolio, you will not suffer a total loss because these assets rise during the market corrections. Well, in most cases they do. Mr. Ray Dalio's all-weather portfolio is as follows. 55% in fixed income instruments, 30% in stocks, mostly through ETF and other direct equity investments in large cap companies, and the balance 15% in commodities, wherein 7.5% is in gold alone and the rest in other commodities. I hope the video was informative. If you have any specific doubts regarding investment or personal finance, please write your question down below. You can also ask me your questions via Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or any social media platform you prefer. Any one of your questions will be handpicked and answered in my next video. Now let's see what ET Money Genius is all about. Making money in the stock market isn't easy, right? That's when I realized that in order to earn better returns, instead of running behind top mutual funds, why not try ET Money Genius? ET Money Genius will understand your risk profile and suggest various mutual funds where you can invest. For instance, you can invest in a mix of index funds of large, mid-sized and even small cap companies. Why not try international equity, and even debt instruments and gold funds are offered. Basically, you get a very well diversified portfolio. Not only that, ET Money Genius will also make timely adjustments to your portfolio such that your portfolio returns are not affected by changes in the market. So what are the expected returns? Well, if you had invested as per ET Money Genius high growth mutual fund strategy for any 7 years in the last 15 years, you would have earned 16.1 CAGR returns. The wait ends here, because with no additional work, you can earn a wonderful return just by subscribing to ET Money Genius membership. Check the link in the description. Thank you for watching.